My weekend tends to start in between 6 and 7 on the weekdays, so I'm kind of just on that clock, so I never really set an alarm or I wake up before my alarm because I really don't have to be up until like 7:30, 8ish. The first thing I do actually is text my boyfriend back. He wakes up super early for work, so I always have a good morning text waiting for me, so I text him back, and then I turn on my little essential oil diffuser. I usually fill this the night before so that in the morning I can just turn it on. And it has some really lovely, bright and earthy scents that I just really love waking up to. And I also turn off my TV. I know it is not super recommended, but I do fall asleep with my TV on pretty much every single night. So I turn my TV off, I kind of get uncovered, I mess with Levi a little bit. I tell him good morning. He is definitely not a morning puppy, so it takes a little bit of motivation for him to get out of bed. And normally like 20 or 30 minutes after we come back inside, he is right back upstairs in my bedroom like it's his bed all to himself, and he will sprawl out in the middle and just have a good little 3-4 hour snooze. So then I finally get up and I sort of make the bed. I mostly just kind of straighten up the pillows and the blankets so that when Levi comes and sleeps on my bed during the day, he's not getting hair all over everything. He's just getting it on like the top layer, which is much easier to deal with than if it gets all over my entire bed. Then I just head out and I go do my business, and then I give you a really cute look at my bed head. This is one of the reasons that I actually shaved my head, because my hair is just so crazy all the time. I can't deal. So after that, I just grab my water and I head downstairs, and the first thing that I do is grab a V8 Energy out of the drink fridge in the laundry room, and then I head outside to just kind of like sit and chill and caffeinate, and I listen to all the sounds. As I've said in probably every single one of my videos at this point, I live pretty much like out in the woods. I have neighbors, but I live in a town of like 1,000 people, so there's like lots of wooded areas. I have a huge backyard, and there's just lots of birds, and there's just lots of creatures and flowers, and Levi loves to run around, and he kind of does the perimeter check, as I like to say. He basically walks around the entire yard sniffing everything, and then he comes back to get some attention so we can kind of play with the ball and hang out together, and he's just super cute. We're very attached. So after I've had enough of that, I come back in. The first thing I do is give Levi one Cosequin and one treat, and it's so cute. He runs away with his treats all the time, and then I put his other dose of Cosequin at the bottom of his food so he will eat it throughout the day. And I start making my breakfast. I have the same thing for breakfast every single day. I have for almost like a year at this point. I have English muffin or toast. I've been more into English muffins lately, with a fried egg and avocado, a little bit of Cholula and some pepper, and I make a coffee. I basically try to replicate the white mocha from Starbucks, the iced white chocolate mocha. Yeah, it's pretty much what I have every single day. And lately I have taken to putting this collagen supplement into my coffee. It's unflavored, but it kind of has like this underlying flavor of something. So I only put 1 scoop, even though the serving size is 2. I find that if I put 2, it makes it like taste too weird, but 1 is good enough for me. And I like to grind my coffee fresh every morning because I am super extra. You don't have to do that, it's just what I do. I get the Maya coffee from Costco. It is the best. It is so good. My favorite thing to do with my coffee ground leftovers after I've made coffee with them is to make them into scrubs. It's like my favorite way of upcycling. This is probably like a week's worth of coffee grounds, and I just put in some olive oil and avocado oil, and then I just kind of intuit it. I do whatever essential oils I'm feeling, whatever oils that I'm feeling. Sometimes I do just olive oil, sometimes I do just coconut, sometimes I do only like jojoba or avocado. It's just whatever I'm feeling. And same with the essential oils. I just ended up using a few that are kind of like earthy and sweet because that's just what I'm into lately. And then I start with a fork and put the top on so I can use it later. I do normally exfoliate at night, so you won't see me use it in this video, but in my nighttime routine, you will definitely see it in action. So then I go in with this St. Ives oatmeal mask. I use this every single morning. I like to use it every morning because it is soothing, hydrating, a little tiny bit exfoliating, and it lathers like a soap when you go to wash it off. So it's like an all-in-one. And this absolutely saved my skin this last winter. It is a staple, absolutely a staple in my routine, and it's only $3 or $4, so that's even better. Then I just let that sit for about 10 minutes while I turn on my JBL and I pick out which YouTube video I'm gonna listen to. Today I was listening to Kiki Chanel. She's so hilarious, she's the best. Then I just kind of wash my face. I give it a nice little scrub and a rinse, and I don't shampoo my hair every time I shower, but I do get it wet every time I shower, and I just kind of scrub my head manually. I mostly get it wet to get rid of my bed head. That's really it. And then I just kind of carry on. I end up shampooing my hair maybe once a week, once every 10 days. And when I do that, I love to use either the Nexus Moisture. I got these at Costco, and sometimes if there's too much protein happening, it can make your hair brittle, so I will switch with the new shampoo bar from Lush, which doesn't have as much protein, so my hair won't be gross and brittle. But here I am just doing what I said I normally do, which is get my hair wet and kind of manually scrub my head, which actually does get like dirt and any gross stuff off and just kind of works your natural oils around, which is totally fine. It's actually really healthy for your hair. So yeah, as you can see, I have a ton of different options all the time in my shower as far as like soaps and stuff go. It's just what I like to do. I love to give myself options, so I have quite a few. My go-to brands are kind of like Bath & Body Works, Soft Soap, Lush. That is just what I have in my shower right now, and I absolutely love it. I ended up using the Soft Soap coconut scrub this morning, which it's not very scrubby, but it's just a nice light scent, and it's pretty moisturizing as well. And then I go in with the Dream Cream body lotion from Lush all over my body while I'm still nice and supple, and then I use the Death and Decay, which I'm sorry, this is discontinued from Lush, but you can just use whatever is your favorite perfume. And then I go in with the Thayer's Witch Hazel with a cucumber infusion is my favorite one. That's the one I'm using today. All over my face. A lot of people say that witch hazel is not good for dry skin, but I beg to differ. I really like it, and I think that it's great for all skin types. And then I go in with the Enchanted Eye Cream, which is pretty new to me. I keep it in my little mini fridge in my room so that it's cold. I keep all of my eye creams, my masks, and my sheet masks in there as well, my eye sheet mask. So then I'm going in with the Bright Booster and the Argan Oil from Physicians Formula. I do not like them separate, but I do actually really like them mixed, and I just love the glow and the nourishment that it gives me. I do have super, 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 super dry skin, so it's very nourishing and hydrating for me, and I love them. Then I go in with the Simple Replenishing Rich Moisturizer, and oh, good job. Just a little bit. I really like this. I like it a lot under makeup, and I was planning on wearing some makeup today, so yeah, just throw this on. I tend to switch between this and the Cetaphil. And then my absolute favorite rose water that I've ever found, the Heritage Store Rose Petals Rose Water. I spray this all over my hair and my face because rose water is actually really good for your hair as well. And that is me completely done. Throw on a little bit of chapstick. I did brush my teeth and give my skincare a second to set in, and then I put on some chapstick and start on my everyday makeup. I have been testing out the new primer from Lush, the Amazon primer. It's the green, like, solid oil, and I like it. It's nice under my makeup. I'll have to keep testing it out, but so far, so good. And this is me going in with the Feeling Younger from Lush as well. It's this beautiful highlight. I can only use this on my no makeup days, and that's what today is, so that's what I'm using. I really do like it though for that kind of day. And then I'm going in with my favorite powder ever, the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer, which is the same exact color as my skin tone. And I'm going in also with a Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Apricot in the middle, and the highlight from Pure Essence called Space Light, I believe. This one has a little bit of a pink shift to it, so I think it's really, really pretty, and it blends in with the blush really, really easily when your highlight has a pink shift. I'm a person who, when I'm going for minimal makeup, I will put on blush over bronzer. I think that blush just makes me look a little bit more alive, and putting on just bronzer with no blush can make me look kind of sick. So blush and a little bit of highlight and I'm good to go. Then I just throw on some of the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel and the Covergirl Clump Crusher Mascara, and I am good to go on the eyes. And then I will either put on some more lip balm or the This Is Everything lip oil from NYX, which I truly, truly love, and I have recently picked up the rose tinted one as well, which I also really like. And that is my kind of everyday no makeup look completed. I do this about 2 to 3 days out of the week, and then the other 2 to 3 days I am wearing like full glam. This is the kind of makeup that I typically wear to work. Okay, hi guys, it's Editing Lauren. I literally had to come sit in my car because there were a bunch of dudes playing video games. They're way too loud. It's a riot. So anyway, hopefully you like this video. Everything that I use will be linked in the description bar below, as well as my Instagram, and like anything else I guess you would want to know. If you like this video, definitely let me know. I would love to do more, like a nighttime routine or a weekend routine or anything like that, so just let me know. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Leave any kind of comment, honestly, down below, and don't forget to watch these other videos. I think that's all I have to say for now, so wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just have a good one. Bye!